Okay, I just want to make sure that this is working properly. Oh, that is really good timing there, Caitlin. Well, see, the thing is, the game kept crashing all the time, so see, why is this? Ah, of course. Let me just double check that my stream is actually working. It appears to be working, but it's okay. Now it is working. Oh, is the audio being all stupid again? Okay, the audio is it looks a little bit better now. Okay, so hey Caitlin and all the raiders. So the game crashed and I was just trying to restart I was restarting the game. You literally raided like right after I just launched the stream again. So, yeah, the for whatever reason the descent likes to crash on me. But thank you for that raid. Did you make it through the deep roads, Caitlin? I know you were getting ready to go through right before I had to go start my own stream. And I hope and I'm also sorry in advance because we're playing the descent, so we're right back in the deep roads. Alright. Well, the odd walked Moira off a ledge, so she's at low health. And crashed. Wait, did it crash again? Are we alright? Nope, I did barely any, and then back at the camp for romancing folks. I'm okay? Okay, good. For a second, it was for a second, but it's okay. The stream stuttered, but we're good. Alright. I don't know why. The PlayStation does not like the descent, so hopefully it doesn't crash again. Usually, whenever I play, it only ever crashes once. So I think we'll be alright. The PlayStation is smart. But yeah, the PlayStation does not particularly like the descent for whatever reason, so it always crashes at least once in this area. Neither does the PC, to be fair. Yeah, and Maven, I don't know if you're still here or if you're still in lurk mode, but I don't know, does the Xbox not like the descent either? Okay, she left. I thought maybe I might have seen that, but I wasn't sure. Oh, stream, don't do that. The Xbox didn't have too many issues, if you remember. Alright. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. I don't care for all these Shabratal bolters. And Sarah's still doing rapid fire even though I'm in slow motion. She must also have been in slow motion. Okay, I gotta... Jeez, these bolters. All the bolters are just wrecking shop right now. Okay, pick up all the things. Okay, that was just gold. I don't want gold. I want the things that'll destroy the barrier. Not the gold. Like, normally you would never hear me say I don't want the gold, but right now I don't want the gold. I just want the things that are gonna help me. Alright, this is a loot. Is this a good loot? Game, stop, please. Alright, yeah, you can take all this gold. I will give you the gold. I just want the Shabratal things. Yep, done deal. You know what's another thing I miss from Origins? Is that enemies who, if you had ranged enemies, if you got close to them, they would switch to, like, melee weapons. Like, as in this, like in this game in Dragon Age 2, if you get close to, like, ranged enemies, they just move out of the way and try to get range again. Like, they didn't have adaptable enemies like Origins did. That's another thing I miss. Yeah, and you had a second set of weapons, which was pretty useful. Exactly. Oh, it was in DA2? I don't remember. That's how I feel about the lack of staff hitting as a mage in Inquisition, right? I mean, the closest you have to staff whacking is the Knight Enchanter tree, which is restricted to the Inquisitor if they do that specialization as a mage, or Vivian. Yeah, they're like, for as much as I complain about some of these games, I genuinely love all three of them. Like, there are definitely things to complain about, but you know what? It's like, my favorite movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark, and there's plenty of things about that movie that I know it's not the best movie ever made, but I still love it for what it is, like, despite all the flaws. And honestly, isn't that what love is? That you cherish and appreciate it even despite the flaws? Oh, this dwarf and I are just chilling here. Dragon Age is the best. Agreed. Like, I've talked about it many times on stream. Dragon Age 2 is my favorite despite everything. Whether it's just the idea of propinquity, where it's like it was the first thing you were exposed to and therefore you have a special connection with it, or whether it's just because, like, I love those characters and the story so much. But yeah, I know there's a lot wrong with Dragon Age 2, but I still love it. No, I still love it even so. Yeah, I love Dragon Age 2 the most, though Inquisition was your first. The story, the characters, it's so good. Right? Like the whole, like, I was introduced to Dragon Age just like on a whim, because I was doing a YouTube series where I would rent video games for my 360 and then just like play 2 hours of them and record a stupid 45, like I would record for 2 hours and then make a stupid 45, or not 45, like a stupid like 20-minute video out of each game that I rented. And Dragon Age 2, I went to the library to look for a different game, and I saw Dragon Age 2 on the shelf, and I was like, oh well, you know what, I'll give this one a try instead. And the rest was history from there. Oh wait, I'm picking up Cassandra. I meant to be picking up Vivian. There we go. You're like children, you love them all. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of chat, and once the main bit of fighting is done here, I'll catch up on chat. Ow. Ow. I'm getting pummeled. I'm getting slaughtered over here! Man, every time the game pauses for like half a second during an animation, I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare crash on me. Here, hold on. I'm just gonna quickly catch up on chat, because Moira needs a potion anyway. Origins, they even told you could, they even told you, in Origins, they even told you to give your followers 2 different kinds of weapons. Yeah. Dragon Age is love, Dragon Age is life. The story of the characters is so good. I'm preparing a video with my boyfriend where I'm showing him Origins characters. He only has played Inquisition. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Like children, you love them all. Origins is the hardest for me. The gameplay is in your jam, but you're trying. Yeah, the gameplay in all 3 games is pretty different. Origins is probably the most different out of all of them, but Origins, it's different, but it also makes a lot of sense the more you do it. Like, the different tactics and weapon sets and everything gives a lot of more customization offers offers a lot more customization the way you can play it. And like you can have mages wielding swords if you want to, which you couldn't do in any of the other games. Um, Armor wasn't necessarily restricted by class so much as it was restricted by the stats you yourself give your characters. So like you could have a mage wearing heavier armor, but you have to level up the character's strength attributes, which I really liked that. The writing is so good too. I had a hard time with Origins because the gameplay too took me 3 years of trying until you finally got through an entire playthrough. Sorry for yawning in everybody's ears. Make Origins great again. The writing is so good in Origins too. The writing is so good in all the games. Like Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 2 kind of lacked in like development and design, but they did not skimp on the writing and they did not skimp on the character developments. Like I could go on and on how much I love all three of these games forever. Especially the world is so immersive too. Viv. Ow. I don't know why, but I always down. Oh, Moira did not get up there. Did Moira's shield die with her? Hold on. Hold on. See, oh, I'm messing some chat again here. I cried several times in Origins. Missed it up thinking about it. Yeah, I missed up face down. Always thought she said, oh yeah, I thought she said that too the first time I heard of it. Like I've heard it on headphones a few times. I'm pretty sure she says bits up. Felt quite disappointed with 2 at the first time, but I went from saving the world to saving a city. But I understood what it was. Yeah, I'm Godzilla. I also cried at Dragon Age 2. I didn't for Origins, but I did in Dragon Age 2. Because the very first time I played, it wasn't while I was actually... Viv, are you alright there? It wasn't while I was actually recording for that, the video I was talking about, because Dragon Age 2 was like one of 2 games that I played more of after recording the videos for, because, you know, I had to take them back to the library eventually, but Dragon Age 2 was one of the few that I actually played more of outside of recording the video. I played all the way up to the end of Act 1 that very first time, and there may have been a few tears shed when I took Bethany with me into the deep roads and didn't know to take Anders with me or to leave Bethany behind. I'll leave it at that. And then later on, when I recorded like my first full playthrough, just for having a full playthrough on YouTube, I also cried again when the All That Remains quest came up. Because, oh man, that quest kills me every time. No, stop. I don't appreciate it. Stop shooting me with your lyrium bits. All That Remains is the worst. Yeah, I think there are definitely quests that I hate doing, just like in general. Like, I don't care for doing the Deep Roads quests, but I think like mechanically there are quests that I hate doing even more than All That Remains, but like, just in terms of story, All That Remains is the worst one for me. Dragon Age 2 was spoiled for me and you still cried. I know, because that mission is just so messed up and so sad. Wait, what mistake did I save you from making, Broadzilla? Was that, oh, the Bethany mistake? Hold on, there's a lot of chat going on here. I think I cried in all of them. They were they were all spoiled for me, so I didn't cry. I'm hoping to play Dragon Age 4 spoiler free and have that emotional connection. The closest I got to Trespasser in your Soul of Ellen playthrough. All that remains is the worst. You saved me from making that mistake. Dragon Age 2 was spoiled and you still cried. I knew what would happen in All That Remains, but that conversation with Aveline is what got you. Oh, the conversation with Aveline. Oh. Yeah. The Aveline conversation didn't like, it definitely gave me the feels, but it didn't make me cry. It kind of comforted me a little bit, but it definitely gave me all the feels. Hey Vivian, do you have your revive? Okay, good. Get them up. Stop Bambi. I don't know why that's like my like, I haven't even seen Bambi in like, I think I watched him once with my nieces and nephew a few years ago, but I don't think I watched the whole thing even then. But like, for whatever reason, like, now whenever I pick someone up, it's just like, pops into my head to say, get up, Bambi. Almost took Bethany to the deep roads. Yeah, I usually will take Bethany and Anders to the deep roads. Which, especially, I mean, after playing Inquisition, I've started questioning that decision, but after playing, it seems like Grey Wardens are all these great warriors, so Bethany joining this order is a good thing, because the hero Ferelden and all that. And then Inquisition happens, you're like, maybe Bethany should have gone to the circle. I should probably try to be looting all these things, because I think they keep coming until you destroy that barrier. I should really try to be looting and see if I have the stuff to destroy the barrier. Where even is the barrier? Oh, there it is. Game, don't be crashing on me. See, I got 1. I got 2. Do I have enough, maybe? Got 3. I got 4. Do I have enough? Oh, and I have... No, I need 1 more. Just 1 more. There's probably 1 I can loot. Huh. Speak of the devil. There we go.
We're through.
And now we can just run through and pretend all the rest of those guys don't exist. But we're taking this loot first. Because, you know, loot. Oh, what were some of those? Because someone, I think Sarah needs better equipment. A superb belt of healing. Oh, that's better than the one Vivian has. I'm going to give her that. Because she has one that the... No, it's the same. Oh, it was her Amulet of Constitution was the good one. Maybe... What's Sarah holding? A ranged defense. Healing might be better. And then what amulet did we just get? Amulet of Strength. That might be good for Cassandra. What amulet is she wearing? Death Siphon, though. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll hold off on that. Oh, you know what we're going to do first? Oh, right. Can't save because those things are still... You kidding? I still have to kill all these guys before I can go on? Fine. Wouldn't even let me save. Loot is definitely important. Is it just this guy? Alright guys. Go make his day miserable so we can move on and have our day be better. Alright Good. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. No, game. Calm down, game. You can do it, PlayStation. Yeah, we definitely need to make a to make a sacrifice to the 9 PlayStation gods. Who I think we only decided on 3 of them. Oh, hey Vivian, nice of you to appear.
The attacks are getting worse. We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting. Only the pure may pass.
Only the
All
penitent man
others
may
will
pass.
be punished. Assuming the Shapratal are the pure, we're the others who aren't allowed to pass. Could the earthquakes be the punishment? You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine. But why would they want to destroy the lyrium
Have you
mines?
saved? I haven't had a chance to. Because as soon as I opened that door, this cutscene started.
They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities?
Parappa. How did I forget about Parappa? Oh, there definitely needs to be fan art of this. So we have Crash Bandicoot, we have Parappa the Rappa, Nathan Drake, and oh, who was the other one? Nathan Drake. Oh, and Jason from Heavy Rain. Jason. Ratchet and Clank can be 2 more. Because they have to be PlayStation exclusive ones. I don't know. I'm gonna say not Spider-Man simply because there is the new Sony Spider-Man PlayStation game, but there have been other PlayStation games too. Kratos, another. Oh yes, definitely Kratos. Kratos, Spyro. Yep, forgot about Spyro. Another good one. So how many is that up to? I should be writing this down. Hold on. This is important. Hold for show. Pull up a note here. Definitely write all these down. Why won't my there it is finally. My note thing was being slow. So we have Kratos, we have Spyro, we have Crash, we have Jason, Ratchet and Clank, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We need 3 more. Oh wait, Parappa, 7. So we need 2 more. Kazuma Kiru. I'm terrible with pronunciations, I'm sorry. Aloy, of course! Aloy, I want Aloy to be 1. Definitely need Aloy. Oh, and Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake. I already forgot about him too, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have 9 right here. So we have Kratos, Spyro, Crash, Jason, Ratchet, Clank, Parappa, Aloy. No, not Alloy. My stupid thing is autocorrecting. And Nathan Drake. Was Tomb Raider originally a PlayStation exclusive? Because I know Tomb Raider isn't PlayStation exclusive anymore. I don't know if that disqualifies Lara Croft. Which, have any of the other ones been like even if they started out as PS4 or sorry, PS exclusives? Have they ever been like ported over to other consoles? Because I'm gonna say they have to be 100% exclusive PlayStation exclusive ones to work. That's why I was disqualifying Spider-Man, because there have been other Spider-Man games before the PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man. I would really love for Lara Croft to be one of them, but I have to play by my own rules here.
Nothing should surprise me anymore.
Now I'm just trying to think what all these characters would be the gods of.
Rhythm we followed.
So Kratos would be like the...
But not
Oh,
the
they
Titan.
remastered Crash and Spyro on all consoles. Oh. That makes me kind of sad now. Well,
Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different, organic.
now I'm trying to see if I can maybe
We've been
bend the
leading to
rules a
Titan the
little
wrong
bit.
way. It isn't like us. It's huge, big enough to change
The original
world
Tomb Raider was on Sega Saturn, MS-DOS, and PlayStation. Okay,
We
so...
can't see the Titan
Well, that's a weird angle. I don't think I've
because
ever
we're
seen
inside it.
that angle show up before. Yeah, I was gonna say Parappa's the god of music, or dropping beats, those spitting hot fire.
If I can survive, Orzammar
Say
must
Crash.
know the truth.
Crash would probably be the god of chaos. Nathan Drake would be the god of
I didn't
fortune.
defeat Corypheus to die.
Kratos would be like the Zeus, like god of all the other gods. Or just, of course, he could just be the god of war, as is literally his title. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. Mechanical malfunctions. That makes perfect sense to me. And Jason is the god of misfortune, or the god of weather, god of heavy rain. Jason. I've never even played that game, but I love that meme so much. The press X to Jason meme. Was there a supply cache? Because I feel like we just entered a new area, there ought to be a supply cache. Heavy rain, such a sad story. I know, right? Because I've seen people play that game. I am well familiar with the story and the different endings. I've just never played it myself. So today is to make a sacrifice to Aloy because PlayStation is not behaving. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yes, because Aloy is the... Yeah, today we need to make a sacrifice to Aloy. Oh, this is the best conversation. Give her an offering of iron and coils. And of all things yellow, because Aloy does not like to grab anything that isn't yellow. So make sure your offering is yellow. Oh, not more of these jerks. Gold then. Yeah, it makes sense. And I swear I'm gonna stream Horizon again at some point. But I meant to mention this earlier in the stream, but I want to try to finish the Nightmare run of Inquisition before the end of the year. So I'm kind of pushing it now because we really only have Descent and Trespasser left. We're discussing the most important things. So I think I can beat Inquisition by the end of the year. Because usually I'll have 2 days off a week at work. So I'm thinking if I just focus on Dragon Age, I can get this done. And then at the beginning of the year, I'm going to do another... At the beginning of the year I will do... I'll get back to doing Horizon. I might get back into doing Knights of the Old Republic as well. Yeah, I am almost done. I have a PS4 in your budget for next year after car repairs and a new dishwasher, but I need to play more games. There's definitely some really fun games that I love for the PlayStation. Yeah, but yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the year I'm going to be streaming Horizon again, and I'm going to try to get back into Knights of the Old Republic, because I'm still on Terrace in that playthrough. And I really want to stream Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's my ultimate goal, is to stream Knights of the Old Republic 1 so that I can then stream Knights of the Old Republic 2. That's another one of my all-time favorite games ever made. And then I'm also planning to do the Nightmare runs of Origins and Dragon Age 2. And then after doing the Nightmare runs of Origins and 2, I'm going to do a trial run for Inquisition where I have all the different trials activated. And then beyond that, there's really nothing planned. I have a few other games that I'm planning on streaming. Like I have the Strong Bad games. The Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people. I have all of those that I want to stream at some point. Oh no! Dang it. There we go, we're safe. No, don't loot. Pick up Cassandra. If you've never seen Knights of the Old Republic, love to see that playthrough. I'm still pretty close to the beginning on that one. Like, and Broadzilla has been streaming it as well recently. Is starting to pick up the pace. Hold on, let's heal up, everybody. There we go. Oh, and as soon as I healed up, then the fight ends. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic was actually... Knights of the Old Republic was what got me back into gaming, because back when I was in college, I kind of just didn't really play video games very much. I had the Beatles Rock Band that I'd play with my brother, but I didn't really play very many games just on my own. And
they fight like fanatics.
While I was in college, towards the end of my
college
college life, so this was like 2015, 2014, 2015. Yeah, it was 2015 when I got them. Towards the end of my college life, a friend of mine told me that they just remastered Knights of the Old Republic and put them out on the Apple iTunes or the Apple App Store, because we both had Macs, and said I should totally get it because they were cheap, they were on sale. So I bought both Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 for like $5 each. And then I played those, and those really got me back into playing video games. And one of the reasons I picked up Dragon Age 2 that fateful day is because I saw on the box that it was a BioWare game, and I thought, oh, BioWare, I know that name. They did Knights of the Old Republic. I'm sure this is going to be fun because I love Knights of the Old Republic so much. So yeah, BioWare has got to be my favorite game developer, because Knights of the Old Republic was so good, and then Dragon Age is so good, Mass Effect is so good. I've not played like Jade Empire or any of the... Oh, no. I don't know if that worked or not. Moira might have... Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I can't even see what's going on. Let me live. No. No. Oh shoot, no. Dang it. Oh, and it was gonna revive me there, but it decided to kick me off first. Yeah, the only thing I'll say about Knights of the Old Republic that I didn't particularly care for is that the first planet takes a little too long to get off. And then once you do get off that planet, there's like so many other places you can go that are better and are way more interesting. So you kind of have to slog through the first planet every time you play. About to play Mass Effect and Jade Empire. I'm interested to play Jade Empire. I don't know anything about it really, but it's another BioWare game, so I feel like I have to play it. I think there was a Sonic game that BioWare helped create too, if I remember right. Which, okay, like really off topic here now, but has anybody seen, like, well, first of all, has anybody else heard that they're making a Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Because I sure didn't. And follow up to that, has anybody seen what Sonic looks like in that movie? Because that's nightmare inducing. If the picture I saw is legit, that's nightmare that's just pure nightmare fuel. So I heard that Element Animation was going to be making a Mario movie. Or was it Illumination? I don't know what that studio. The one that's making like the Grinch and all the Dr. Seuss movies is making a Mario movie, and I don't know how I feel about that. Hey Viv. Way to eat. Viv, can you? Okay, there you go. Use your revive. Use your words. He did not like the new Grinch movies. He looks so weird. Someone posted a picture. I will forever watch only the classic cartoon. See, I'm not particularly a big fan of the Jim Carrey Grinch. Like, I can appreciate the filmmaking aspects of it, but I just love the original so much. Now you want chili dogs. Sorry. Chili dogs are good though. Yeah, if that's what Sonic looks like in that movie, jeez. I'm terrified to see what some of the other characters look like. They're gonna try to make Eggman look like an actual person. I heard Jim Carrey's in it too. I don't really know much about anything else. I don't know. I kind of mentioned it too that they're talking about making a Mario movie, which I love Mario, but has the Super Mario Brothers movie told you nothing? I actually own the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's the only thing I really like about Christmas: the classic Grinch, the stop motion Rudolph. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there's a lot of great Christmas movies. So I think we were talking about that in a Hoja stream not too long ago, talking about our favorite Christmas movies. And then there's ones like It's a Wonderful Life is an amazing Christmas movie. Christmas Story I still like despite all the new commercialization of it that's kind of making it less cool. No, not Jim Carrey. It's the only funniest living color. Otherwise, it's too much Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey in moderation. I feel like is the way to phrase that. It's like he can definitely be good, but there's definitely, I think there is such a thing as too much Jim Carrey. See, I was gonna say there technically is a Mario movie, which I own that. I've never finished the movie, but I own it. I got it for like $2 at like a record store used. So it's like, no, I cannot do a Christmas Story. Paramount has a Sonic the Hedgehog that's due in November 2019. That's the one I'm talking about. There have been very few video game movie adaptations. It always drove me nuts that it was for 24 hours straight. I got sick of that as a teen. Never seen It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life is a wonderful movie. I love Year Without Santa Claus. Oh, I haven't seen that one forever. But I always loved Charlie Brown Christmas too. And Rudolph.
These are the only memories in this area.
I like Elf.
That phrase is
that definitely was a good
purity.
one.
And there's a reference to Titan's blood. It says the Shabbatal come.
You saw the Mario movie in theaters. Oh wow. I'm curious what you thought of it at the time.
The Titan's blood must keep the Sharbritol alive and powerful. But where is it? Unless... Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
Anything Charlie Brown is great. I agree.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade. This is bigger than any one nation.
Alright, I
stop this.
don't think we're going to be going through the boss fight today. 'Cause we still got more of this. We got to go all the way down first. Actually, saving the game here. I'm confused. It was nothing like the video game. Exactly. We actually have full of that potion, but I don't have any rash bind to make more potions, so I guess we're as prepared as we're gonna be. Alright boys, let's do Roy Jenkins. I don't know, we're probably not gonna beat the boss today. We might have to come back in the next stream for that. And Luigi doesn't even have a mustache in that movie. It was so weird. Oh, and I'm also a little confused because I've not played every Mario game, but I'm a little confused. What game was Princess Daisy in? So I know Peach. Princess Toadstool is Peach. I figured that much out, but I don't know where did Daisy come from. And I know Rosalina was introduced in Mario Galaxy, and Pauline was like the original character from. Pauline was the original character from the first the game, the Donkey Kong game. But yeah, I've never figured out where Daisy came from. Cause I see her in like all the Mario Party games and stuff, but just like as a character, I've never figured that one out. It's Princess Daisy and Fat Princess. Oh wait, wrong game. I do not know that one. Alright everybody, do your best to keep yourself alive. I have a strategy. Oh, as always we're gonna have to do it without Sarah. And there goes Cassandra. Everybody's dying right off the bat. I never played Fat Princess. No, I've never actually even heard of that. Now we're already here. Look, okay, everybody is dead. Because the thing about this boss fight that's kind of a lot easier, it's a bit more predictable. No! There are definitely ways you can kind of predict this fight. Alright, I might not talk as much during this because I'm gonna be concentrating a lot. And if you dodge, Daisy was in the first Super Mario Land. Okay. In Super Mario Land, what console was that again? Is the only, like, I'll be honest, the only Nintendo console I actually owned was the original NES, and it was my brother's. So, like, I've seen other people play the Mario games, and I've actually one time have played Mario 64, which I have very fond memories of Mario 64. Oh, it was a Game Boy one. Okay. Lurk mode, lunch is over. All right. Thank you for that lurk, Broadzilla. Thank you for coming by and looking up all the things there for Princess Daisy. This is going to be a long fight. If I can get Vivian back up. Oh, that's Sarah. Oh, that didn't go well.